Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show brings you game one of a big four-game set. It's the Washington Nationals going up against. First pitch coming your way next. And now up for Washington, Ahmed Rosario. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That one misses in the dirt. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. He's got it, and there's one down. Jacob Young digging in for the Nationals.
Jacob Young.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Still able to get it there in time. And they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. Two down, bases empty. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. Next pitch is outside.
Here's a batter who, for whatever reasons, plays better on the road, and that should help him here today.
Pitch is in the dirt. They're now 3-1. To third. And that one handled. On to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Here's O'Neal Cruz. Next offering upstairs. There's a swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that's in the dirt. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So digging in, Henry Davis.
Henry Davis.
Swing and a ball popped up. Garcia hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Here's a Pirates lineup now. Singy, this righty-heavy lineup must be licking their chops with a lefty on the mound.
Now, to me, Boog, it shows the manager's trying to set these players up to have a big game. Facing an up.
This ball is hammered deep center field. Way back there. On its way.
Deep center over the batter's eye. What a bomb. His 9th of the year.
His 9th homer of the year, and that gives him the lead. It's 1-0. That's his 3rd
Stand up, Mr. Reynolds.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. The great pitchers are able to tease the outside part of the zone with the breaking ball. That means that it looks like it's going to be a strike, but finishes off the plate. Well, that one finished on the outer half, but caught just too much of the plate and hit for a home run.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. Outside, and that is ball 4.
It's been a little bit of a shaky inning, but he's still in a good spot to get out of this thing without giving up any more runs. He's just got to turn the page and go after this next guy.
And now Nick Gonzalez. Oh, great stop. To his knee, the throw, and they get the out. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo. 2nd inning set to go. Here's C.J. Abrams now. Line drive. Puts it away for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Next pitch is downstairs. Just missed. Dave Lawrence behind the plate today. Consistent and pretty accurate with the balls and strikes.
Yeah, he's one of those guys, Spook, that just keeps the game moving. Nothing overly unique about the strike zone that he calls, and as a result, he's appreciated by both sides.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Gassed it right by him. James Wood digging in for the Nationals. The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Registers the punch out and hits 101. Bottom half of inning number 2, and here is Andrew McCutchen. High fly ball out to center field. And there's one away. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Nick York. 1 down, base is empty. This to center field. And he'll play it on a bounce. Here's Tommy Pham. Step off, throw to first.
He's in there.
York back in on a dive. York, the base runner at first with 1 out. And there's a ball.
That's out.
Fouls one off. 2-2. And a curve misses outside.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Runner on the move. Runner goes again. Gets a piece and stays alive. That's out to center field. Young coming on. Makes the grab. 2 away now.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Runner, yes,
Runner
yes.
takes off. And a foul ball. Snap throw to first. And he's out. And they got him. That ends the inning. Welcome back. Last series, the pitching was not good as we take a check of the numbers. Swings and misses. And the count 1-2.
2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there, and not a fun assignment for any lineup.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. 1 down, base is empty. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
And now it's Keibert Ruiz. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Gonzalez brings it in for the 3rd out. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling.
The Pirates, 3rd baseman, Sharon Triolo.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Throw to first, in time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Now batting, first
Up
baseman,
next for the Pirates, Henry Davis.
Davis.
And right back to the mound. Tosses to first. That ends the frame. And 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. But they hold a 1-0 lead. New inning getting started. And now here's the Nationals leadoff man, Ahmed Rosario. Swing and a miss. That's the sweeper.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him looking. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Jacob Young digs in now. Schemes. Ready to fire now. And that's
2 balls,
down and away.
1 strike.
Next
That's a
pitch
ball.
misses. 3 balls and a strike. And that's ball 4.
Ball 4, that pitch is
And
out.
that's their first base runner of the game.
Now batting, the first
Here's
baseman,
Nathaniel Lowe.
Nathaniel Lowe.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The pitch. That
2
one
balls,
misses.
2 strikes.
Now 2-2.
Runner,
The
score,
kick and the
score.
pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. And that's
He's
a
safe.
stolen base. Not even close.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment. Our players are going to be running all
Now
game.
batting, shortstop, C.J. Abrams.
Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. Runner at second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. In the dirt. Swing and a miss. And it's 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Young stands at second with 2 gone. Outside. Luis Garcia in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left. On now to the bottom of the 4th.
Leading
Brian
off
Reynolds
for the
here.
Pirates,
He's hitting
center
for
fielder,
that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Reynolds.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Now
Well, he didn't
batting,
get the call on the mound the pitch
catcher,
before. Felt like he should have had him
Joey
looking, I think. But, you know, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
1 ball,
He's pitching
2
well,
strikes.
but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And that
2
one
balls,
missing
2
inside
strikes.
a sharp slider. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
He's really good
Now
hitting the baseball
batting,
the other way.
second
So
baseman,
credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Gonzalez.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, Nick Gonzalez. That one ripped. Young, long run on his horse. Can't make the catch.
On your
As
horse,
it
Nick. Get
falls
through.
into the gap. Gonzalez rounds second, heads for third. And this is going to be a 2-out triple.
He was all over that one. Just a beautiful triple from start to finish. Got a pitch he could drive, turned on it, and hammered it out front into the gap. Right out of the box. I love how he was hustling, and I think he knew he was going for 3 as soon as it touched down.
Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. The pitch to McCutchen. That misses.
Ball 2.
It's 2-2. That one way inside. Pickoff throw, and he dives back in safely. And now a second time to third. And he's back in that time as well. And that's disengagement number 2. Now a third time to third. That's a balk, and it scores a run.
Wow, that's one way to put a run on the board. I think he's even surprised how he ended up scoring on that play.
2 down, nobody on. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Outside, and that is ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
So a man aboard. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Nick York. Right through there for a strike. 1 run across in the frame so far. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Pirates 2 and the Nationals nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top 5, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Luis Garcia. And it hits the bag. And they get the out after the ricochet.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
James Wood digging in for the Nationals. Swings and misses at 1 down below the zone. The Nationals still looking for their first hit in this one. The other way. And the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th.
Now batting, right fielder, Stone Garrett.
Next to hit for the Nats, Stone Garrett. Liner, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. Now it's Paul DeYoung up to the plate. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. That one missed.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Garrett off of first with 2 away. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
First and second, 2 outs. And here's the catcher, Keibert Ruiz. First and second, 2 down. And we're in the top of the 5th. That misses. 3 and 2 now. So both runners should be on the move here on the full count pitch.
Yeah, this is a good chance to tie up this ball game. See if he can find some open grass in the outfield.
working, and that one split the plate. That'll do it for the offense, but not before they manage to break up the no-hitter. It's the Pirates 2 and the Nationals nothing. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point.
What up, big dog?
That one out to right. Garrett puts it away for the out. Jared Triolo, the next Pirate to hit. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one hops against the fence. Round second, digging for third. The relay throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. Dylan Cruz coming into the game now as the injury replacement. Back to the top of the lineup, and now the Pirates leadoff man, O'Neal Cruz. And a swing and a miss there. Activity in the bullpen. Number 68 up and throwing. Ferrer warming up as well. Squirts away a little bit. In there safely. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Here's a 2-2. Into center. Cruz makes the catch. Runner tags from third. Throw home, not in time. The run scores.
Pitching for the Nationals.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, number 68.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He sends it out of here. His first homer of the year. It's 4-0.
Clear the deck, Henry. Bang, bang, bang. Bang.
2 outs, nobody on. Brian Reynolds will hit next. Out towards left center. Wood on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. That is the... And we're back. And the batter now, Ahmed Rosario. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. And a good start to the inning. Up now for Washington, Dylan Cruz. And strike 2.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and part of the order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Center field. Reynolds trying to get there. And there's one down. So a man aboard, Nathaniel Lowe now at the plate. And it stays fair. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, and he'll be the injury replacement, taking over third. Runners at the corners here, one away. Abrams getting ready to hit outside, and the count is 3-1. Runners at the corners, one away, and we're the top half of the 6th.
I just had no idea even where to begin.
And they're all loaded up.
That's out.
Well, a great back and forth, and that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Hit hard, should be extra bases. 1 run across, now 2 runs score. The run scores all the way from first, and they trail by 1.
How about that? Clears the bases. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way.
That one is absolutely belted. And it's into the gap. Around from second is the tying run. Now a relay to third. Save! And the go-ahead run's at third.
Well done. Drives in the run. Man, I love the hustle out of the box right there to make that triple happen. And just an absolute laser into the opposite field gap. He was digging hard the entire way. Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just...
That one the other way. Base hit right field. Runner from third comes across. 5-4 now as they take the lead to second, but way too late. Safe there.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead of the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of it.
Oh, that ball finds its way into the outfield. A base hit. Run comes in from second, and it's an RBI single, and they lead by 2. And now it's Ahmed Rosario. That one missing inside. On the ground, out to short. Cruz tosses to first. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. So in the end, back here in Pittsburgh, this is Joey Bart. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
1 ball.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down anytime.
And the next pitch is way outside.
He might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Ground ball up the middle. Garcia gets it to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Up next for the Pirates, second baseman
Nick Gonzalez, the next Pirate to hit.
Gonzalez.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. And it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
And now it's Andrew McCutchen. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swing and a miss, and a changeup in the dirt. Ruiz gathers, throws to first, and it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. So a lefty out of the pen, Caleb Ferguson.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this.
Oh, look at this! Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out. And now up for Washington, Nathaniel Lowe. Sinker catches the zone at the knees. Base is empty, 1 away here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss, and he got him. 2 away.
That cutter right there had just enough movement on it to get the swing and miss. It wasn't a great location by any means. That's typically a spot that hitters can handle, so I'd say he fooled him with just enough of that late action.
And a swing and a miss, and that's that. Nothing doing for Washington. They're up 6-4.
Now pitching for the
On the
Nationals.
pitch now for the Nationals, Jorge
Number
Lopez.
21.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close.
And that's a fair ball down the right field line. And that's going to roll a while. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure his feelings. some relief. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ball game.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. Ground ball to the middle. That's a base hit. You're headed for the plate. The throw home. Save. He scores, and it's a one-run game.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits.
Pitching for the Nationals.
Now it's the shortstop, O'Neal Cruz.
Number 47, Jose Cabrera.
And he takes one right on the black. And the count is even 2-2. And it skips into there. Holding on to a one-run lead here at the bottom of the seventh. And that one ripped to left. And that's a base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. Stuck in a rundown trying for home now. Now he tries to get back, but he can't. Up next for the Pirates, Henry Davis.
Henry Davis.
Swing and a miss, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the eighth, leading off Luis Garcia. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Makes a nice running catch. One away. James Wood digging in for the Nationals.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
Automatic double now as it hops the wall and foul ground. One out, runner at second. And now the right fielder, Stone Garrett. Dives and he can't hang on. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And it's the catcher for the Nationals, Keibert Ruiz. First and second, two down. And we're at the top of the eighth.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. I really think the outer half is open.
Gets under it and pops it up. He's got it, and that's the third out. No runs. Lucas Sims takes over on the mound.
Now pitching for the Nationals.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
2 strikes.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
The 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That one way inside. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Here's a 2-2. And there's the ball.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And a swing and a miss. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Catcher.
Here's Joey Bart now.
Bart.
And a count 1-2. Trying to hold a one-run lead here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
2 strikes.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the 8th.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Back here at PNC Park, now it's the DH, Ahmed Rosario. Next offering is in for a strike.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. He's there. He's got it. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Dylan Cruz.
Dylan Cruz digging in for the Nationals. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately you either have it or you don't. Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got the top of the ball a little.
Here goes the runner. Swing and a miss. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, it seems like 90 feet is such a big deal in a tight one-run game like this one. Maybe it's a little bit risky, but they felt good about it, and it paid off. Let's see if they can turn this into a big run.
And that one is lifted in the air. Reynolds makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone. Now it's the Nationals cleanup hitter, C.J. Abrams. Fouled off left side. Next offering upstairs. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Cruz tosses across the first. That ends the inning as they squander a chance to pick up some insurance. So they strand a pair. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the 9th. It's the Nationals 6 and the Pirates 5.
Now pitching for
We're
Washington.
back, and on the mound is the closer, Derek Law. A chance at his first save of the year. Well, 1-run game. Now it's the right fielder, Andrew McCutchen. Swung out,
Get up, Andrew McCutchen. Get out, ball for the... Oh, God, get there, McCutchen. Get there, Coach.
Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases. A chance now to even the score and maybe extend this game.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Next to hit, Nick York. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
So the tying run at second. Late with the swing there.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Out to short. Abrams throws to first in time. 1 out, bottom of the 9th.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
He's 2 outs away. Yeah, the batter now, Spencer Horwitz. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
Fought off foul. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. And there's 2 gone following the strikeout. And the runner holds.
Now batting, third baseman.
Last chance now for the Pirates. Here's Isaiah. Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Pirates. Adam Frazier. Big at bat for him with the tying run in scoring position. Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the 9th. They're down to their final strike.
Well, if he's going to do something
1 ball,
special right here,
2
it's
strikes.
going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
The Pirates down to their final strike. Lifted to left, and this should do it. Makes the catch. Ball game. And the Nationals hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that.